Hey, I guess what Joe Biden said was true. If you're black, you had to vote Democrat.
White liberals who have posed as our friends, white liberals who have been eager to point out what the white man in the South has been doing to us, while they themselves here in the North are doing the same thing. They have been making a great fuss over the South, only to blind us to what is happening here in the North. And now that the eyes of America's 20 million blacks can easily see that this white fox here in the North is even more cruel and vicious than the white wolf in the South. The Southern wolves always let you know where you stand. But these Northern foxes pose as white liberals. They pose as your friend, pose as your benefactor, pose as your employer. They pose as your landlord. They pose as the neighborhood merchant. They pose as your lawyer trying to help you. They infiltrate all your organizations, and in this manner, by joining you, they strangle your militant efforts toward freedom, toward justice, and toward equality. They use integration for infiltration. Throughout America, here in the North as well as the South, masses of black people are demonstrating against the oppression and exploitation of the white man.
I know I already said a lot about white liberals in my 50 Cent video about how his ex-girlfriend Chelsea Handler said had to remind him that he's black, and he also so he can't vote Republican. Here's the thing about that: black people are the original founders for the Republican Party, but it are a transition because the Democrats made these promises to black people, and they fell into it from government checks, government dependencies. You basically not have to work for your own food. Everything that will be given to you by the governor with taxpayer dollars. Now, like I said, the white liberals or basically just the whole left industry, the leftist industry in itself, is silencing the people who want to think for themselves. Thankfully, my channel is not that big, so I'm not being attacked by YouTube. But other channels who are basically conservatives say they don't think of black people as, you know, as second class citizens, as basically hardworking Americans who can achieve whatever like I do. One of the channels that I really like, the liberal hive mind, is being attacked by these leftist white liberal companies. Basically, YouTube, Twitter. We all know how Twitter feels about conservatives. The CEOs of Twitter, they block anything that goes against Joe Biden, even though they're taking away people's First Amendment rights. Like I said, liberal hive mind is basically the only one I know that's being attacked right now. But apparently there are some of the ones that are being attacked. If my channel was bigger and they would try to silence me, that would be silencing a black voice, which apparently goes against everything they say. So I can go ahead and speak it, and I have no consequences because YouTube does not pay me. YouTube doesn't pay me. I don't need YouTube's money. I just make these videos because it helps release some anxiety, not anxiety. it helps me express myself. That's what I say. It helps me express myself. So if you're black and you have to be Republican or you have to be conservative, independent, you say you're not a second class citizen. You say like you black people can achieve what they want. We just gotta put in the work in for it. Then by all means, you can be that. You don't have to be black and Democrat like a lot of these white liberals say you should be because they feed off your oppression. Because that's what they do. They feed off your oppression, and if they're not feeding off your oppression, then what exactly are they fighting for? You see how they're supposedly fighting for Black Lives Matter instead of with Black Lives Matter. They're trying to fight your battles for you because they acknowledge their whiteness, they acknowledge their white privilege, they acknowledge that the things they ancestors have done. Even though if they actually read a book, especially something by Thomas Sowell, you would see like a lot of white people today have no real connections to slavery. Like last time I checked, from Larry Elder, only 5% of black people, I'm sorry, only 5% of white people in this country have any affiliation with slavery. Like their ancestors came in after. But this freaking narrative that you had to be black and Democrat, and if you're black and Republican, you're automatically a sellout. You're a coon. I never really see back then. I used to believe this. I used to believe this, but since I opened up, I started to see things that are actually happening that is hurting the black community. Like I said, welfare, government dependence, Planned Parenthood, black on black violence. These are things that hurt the black community, but the liberal industry doesn't want to see it this way, because they see anything that happens to a black person, they automatically take responsibility. Like most of these liberals don't even know these people, and they say that they want to fight for them. This dude could have been gang banging, shooting other black folks. You still support him if he got shot by a white guy. Not white guy. You still support him if he got support by a cop. Black, white, Hispanic, doesn't matter. If he was shot by a cop, it's oppression. But if a black person shoots another black person, they are quiet about it. And the real question is, why don't people talk about it? Because they need the white, because they need the white man to be the problem of black folks. That's what it is. That's what it all comes down to. We can't take accountability for our own actions. Our actions are because of this this certain group. That's why a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of people, black people wake up, including myself, who woke up just only like a couple, like 2-3 years ago. That's when I woke up, and I'm not afraid to express this, because hey, it's whatever. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. This is how a lot of people should be. They shouldn't be closed-minded. They should be more open-minded. But that's a story from another time. And like I said before, no, I'm sorry. It's like Malcolm X said before. The biggest enemy to the Negroes are white liberals. And if Malcolm X were alive today, people will most likely call him a coon or Uncle Tom. Or even if he was still alive from at least 5-10 years ago, people would still call him a coon, Uncle Tom, because they say he went against the grain. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say about people. What to say about this people? Because I see this. It's crazy. But hey, it's a story for another time. Hopefully, people can watch videos like this and try to open up more. Anyway, if you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, and I see you on the next one. Peace.